Well, sort of. All of the above is ideal. Harry is not free from the royal family because everything he does to this day, including in terms of earning money, he does with the royal family in mind, criticizing what belonged to him and still does, to be honest, by birthright. Prince simply changed the sign from plus to minus and voila! Often the simple seems feisty, black seems white seems black. It's high time Prince Harry recognized he didn't get any freedom or autonomy by marrying Meghan Markle and leaving the royal family. Instead, he has become painfully dependent on his own wife, and this dependence increases in direct proportion to the way the prince's former family and social ties are torn. Royal expert Phil Dampier said in a commentary for the Sun publication, Harry has had to pay dearly for marrying Meghan and moving to California. Not only has he lost his family, royal status, and military connections, but he has also lost many friends. My impression is that he doesn't have a circle of co-workers with whom he can relax in Montecito, where the elderly live, and I'm sure this reflects poorly on him. He depends on Meghan for his social life, and for a man who is used to being one of these guys, army men, this is clearly not good for his mental health. Indeed, it is extremely rare to see Prince Harry around friends or even with at least one of them lately. In the whole of this year, to count such cases, one finger on the hand would be enough for you. It is an Asian voyage of Harry, when he visited the summit in Tokyo and played polo in Singapore with his friend Nacho Figueras. And it is said that he and Nacho had a quarrel and Figueras threw Harry out of his team because the prince suddenly remembered that he was royal and attracts attention and asked for a fee for participation in the next match of the team. Well, it's clear where the wind is blowing from if this rumor is true. In all other cases, Harry, appearing in public, was either moodily playing the role of plus one Meghan or was enjoying life alone, accompanied by his team of assistants and being in the company of the right people. Phil Dampier continued, Prince Harry always seems to be a lonely figure, or he's hanging out with corporate PR people who advise and run his businesses. He doesn't seem happy to me, and I think the loss of some of his friends must be a contributing factor to his sadness. Harry now seems to want to hang around celebrity circles and make friendships with the rich and famous, whereas before he was on good terms with old pals in all walks of life. Tom and Skip, who Harry had been with since his days at Eton, seems to have gone off the deep end as he wasn't sure about Meghan. James Corden became Harry's buddy in California, but now he's back in London. And while Elton John is always willing to extend a hand of friendship to Harry, he mostly lives in Europe. However, believes Mr. Dampier, it is not all that bad. Guy Pelly lives in the States, as his wife is American, and he visits Harry. But other people he used to play polo with in England no longer socialize with him. Of course, other relationships flourish, such as with polo buddy Nacho Figueras, who recently accompanied Harry on a trip to Asia. Mark Dyer, the royal aide, still speaks to Harry often on the phone, and he has always been a sort of big brother or second father to Harry. He is believed to be one of Archie's godparents, and Harry was very concerned recently when Mark was battling cancer. One relationship that is fragile and seems to be beyond repair is Harry's relationship with his brother William. Phil explained, of course, Harry's best friend, the only person who could really understand him and what he was going through, was his brother William. Prince William made the fatal mistake of asking if Meghan was a suitable bride and if Harry was in too much of a hurry to get married. Their spat is, quite simply, a Greek tragedy.